Hello all YouTubers, this is my going on 1 year review of my 185 reef tank with 100% LEDs. It's summertime, it's July 2011, and right now, or this past week, we've had probably a week of temperatures in the 90s with very high humidity, and we replaced our windows this spring, and you know, they're the high efficient windows, so nothing comes in, nothing comes out, and that is my theory on why the water looks so cloudy, and a lot of the corals tend to be closed up just like this leather. It's not getting any fresh air, because there was a day like 2 weeks ago when it was like probably 70 degrees outside, and we opened up the windows, and then the water in this tank was crystal clear. The corals were all extended and looking happy and everything else like that. Now, I don't know of a way of how to check the oxygen level in the tank. Here's the test kits that I have. You know, I have your basic calcium, ammonia, hardness, nitrate, all that stuff, and everything always seems to come out where it's supposed to on my tests. You know, here's nitrate and everything else like that. You know, like calcium's 490. What do they call this? KH, carbonate hydrous. That comes out like 9, which is supposed to be between 8 to 12 for seawater and all that. But you know, with this cloudiness water, when these leathers contract, they make some slime. Even that devil's hand up here, you know, when that thing contracts, it used to look kind of like that, but it's all contracted right now. That's another piece of devil's hand right there. And I don't understand why some do, some don't, and temperature stays consistently at 80. And with that slime, as you can see in my sump, I get the slime in there. And if you look at this hose, which is connected to my GFO and carbon reactor here, it's getting, all that slime is getting in that pump and not getting enough tumble action for the reactors. So yeah, it's kind of a, you know, what are you gonna do? If I can't open up the windows right now, because then the house would get too hot, and then so would the temperature in the tank. And I don't know. I did make a video or talk about, you know, connecting a airline hose from that little tube there, bring that on outside, and have it suck in some air. Is that enough? Again, I guess the main question is, how do you test for oxygen levels in the water? So I don't know. It's a kind of a frustrating occurrence. I've just today found out that I lost my cleaner shrimp that I've had since day one, and that's kind of disappointing. Another thing I wanted to explore or talk about is polyp bailout. If you can remember or looked from last video, there used to be 2 frog spawns, purple tip frog spawns right here. Now yesterday they bailed out. They disconnected themselves from that, landed on the ground, and ended up one down there and another one kind of down in there. It's hard to see, I know, but it's right down in the crevice there. Reading online says that's okay, that can happen, doesn't mean necessarily that they're going to die, but something's wrong with my water parameters, and from what I'm testing, everything's in the parameters, but I don't know what I'm missing. So if you could let me know what you think the problem is, Give me your thoughts, and as usual, any information is great, because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Alright guys, thanks a lot.